Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 16th. We're just going to jump right in here, Sag. You have this soulmates card and this to be fair card. So there could definitely be a soulmate coming in for you. I mean, it's pretty weird, Sag. Like the past few readings that I've done for you have been kind of like love readings, which almost never happens for you. So, there could definitely, look at this, lovers, are you kidding? Definitely could be a connection coming in for you if you're looking for love. I would say if you don't want love, still could be a soulmate. It could be like a new friend or, someone who helps you in your business or, something along those lines. So we'll have to see where it's going. But you have the Eight of Cups, the Hangman, and the Lovers. I do feel it's something you've been waiting for, with the Hangman. So if you've been like waiting for love or waiting for a person, I feel like this could be a person that you've been waiting for, that's coming in for you. So I really like to see that. You have that to be fair card as well, which is kind of like the Justice card. And almost every single person has had the Justice card. And we have this eclipse on the 14th. You might be watching this, if you're watching it after, you're still going to be affected by the eclipse. But again, if you're watching it before, we have this eclipse on the 14th, and it is happening in Libra. And so I do feel that, I kind of feel like after the eclipse, obviously this reading is for the week after the eclipse, but if you're watching it before, that's the reason I'm saying that. I feel like after the eclipse is when there could be love coming in for you here. I would go back to, 2005, somewhere around there. That's when this like eclipse cycle started, was like 2005. So, it's like you're the only sign out of all 12 signs that I've like really kind of received a message about that time, 2005, 2006. It's like, what was going on in your life during that period of time? Because I think that you could be closing out a cycle here, going this direction right here. Clearly, Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords. Are you kidding me? But I feel like this is a cycle, or it's like part of your story that has been going on since like 2005, 2006, almost 20 years ago, right? So, I kind of feel you need to look back to that time and say like, what were like the big themes of your life during that time? And, what theme, or, is there a theme, or is there a part of your story that you want to change? Because it looks to me like, you have the opportunity to change something here big time. You have the Hangman. Hangman is obviously in Hangman mode. He is kind of looking or hoping to gain enlightenment. An interesting thing about this eclipse as well is that I do think it could be bringing new perspectives in for pretty much everyone. We could all be seeing like new ways of doing things. We could all be just getting new ideas about, how to approach business or love or whatever, whatever you want in life. And I would embrace those new ideas. I mean, literally on a very, I've said to other signs as well, on a down and dirty Chris's crappy astrology level, I think that this eclipse is basically out with the old, in with the new. It's just saying like, what do you need to get rid of, and like what needs to come in? Where can you put your energy and get a better return, right? And, again, I think that it could be bringing in new perspectives. So I would move in those new directions. You have the Lovers here. Definitely could be love. I feel this is, if it is love, this is going to change your life. I'm not even trying to be clickbaity here. I literally feel that this right here is a person that, it's going to be like some sort of life-changing situation if it's love. I feel like this person is, your person that's coming in for you if you are finding love, if you even want it, right? For all of you, I feel, again, the Lovers is about, kind of like being at a crossroads, having choices to make. And I always say, pick the new path with the Lovers if you're trying to make a decision. But let's see. With the Eight of Cups here, you have the Queen of Cups. I feel like everybody's being asked to move towards their heart. Queen of Cups really values her feelings, how she feels about what she should be doing with her life or the direction she should be moving in. So, I feel like it's time to trust your feelings. With the Hangman, you have the Chariot. You have a lot of cards of victory. A lot of people have been getting these cards of like Chariot, Six of Wands. You have both, the Ace of Swords. So there could be like a big victory coming in for you, or it just seems like everybody has this kind of like winning energy available to them. I think the secret is the Chariot. Chariot says where there's a will, there's a way. And Chariot is a card of hard control in the tarot, meaning you like really have to take control of something. In this case, it would be your freaking life with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is your destiny, but, to me, it is your destiny as you see it. It is your personal vision for your life. Like, what is your ultimate, the ultimate life that you could live. And the Chariot to me is saying like now is a time to really take control of the dream, the big dream that you have, and start making it happen. Yeah, with the Lovers, I'm telling you right now, this is the White Sage Tarot, and you can see on the 4 cups, I love this 4 cups, these 3 cups are pouring into 1. I really do feel it. If you're attracting love, I feel like you're really attracting a person who really pours into connections. It could be an Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or a Leo with that Wheel of Fortune. So, it could be one of the fixed signs that you're attracting into your life, but it could also be a Gemini. But what I would say here is I feel like it's someone who really puts the work in, someone who really pours into connections. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this Time to Heal card, the Snake Spirit, and you have this koala that says, Spirit has a plan. I feel like you need to trust that you are being guided at this time, or like the universe is guiding you in new directions. So, again, I would trust your kind of like inner guidance. If you're feeling excited about something as well, you have the 7 of Cups here, and for some reason, it's like popping into my head that you could be excited about a new direction. And I feel that's all you need is the excitement. You have the 3 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Cups here. Again, 7 of Cups, he's imagining those 7 cups. It's a card of being spoiled for choice. But, he needs to kind of like bring one of those cups down to earth. He is thinking about, manifesting something. Could be anything, whatever you're trying to manifest. But what he is imagining in those cups is like all the good things and bad things, that could happen. So it's like if he wants love, he's thinking about the good and the bad. If he wants business, same thing. He's like he's imagining like, okay, I want this, but there's like good things and bad things that could happen. And so the whole point of the 7 of Cups is you have to find out. You have to F around and find out, basically, with the 7 of Cups, because the 7 of Cups says, yeah, good things and bad things can always happen. But if you just stand there staring at, like, imagining something that you want to manifest in your life, all you will ever do is imagine the good things and the bad things that could happen. You will never actually experience what you want to experience, whatever this dream is. So this reading is really telling me that you need to take control of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. But again, this is your destiny how you see it. And guess what? The whole point of the Wheel of Fortune is that you want to be at the center of the wheel. When you're at the center of the wheel, good things and bad things will always happen. But the point of living at the center of the wheel is that when you see bad things coming, you take care of them right away. You don't run away from them. When you see good things coming, then you double down on those things. You get more out of the good stuff, and you double down on the things where, there's good opportunity or where good things happen. And so, I would be living like the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune also says, watch your vibration. There is a snake right here, and you have the Snake Spirit card. There's a snake on the side, and the snake represents your vibrations. So it kind of represents needing to use positive vibrations. Snakes are also like guardians of the portal. So, if you're trying to cross through some sort of portal, meaning you're trying to make a change in your life or do something new, it could say that you need to heal or go through healing so that you can, cross through the threshold. You have the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you get the 3 of Pentacles with me a lot. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's you. And, 3 of Pentacles is about focusing on quality of work. It says don't focus so much on the quantity of the work that you're doing, but focus on the quality of the work that you want to do in your life. And, that will be far more important than just the quantity, right? So if you're working on something, make sure to focus on quality. If you want a raise or a promotion, like with the 3 of Pentacles, I always tell people, really try to do a good job. I know that's obvious, but 3 of Pentacles is getting recognition for your work. So again, I feel like there's a lot of recognition that could be coming in here as well. With the 3 of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Swords. Again, I do feel some of you are a little bit worried about love. You could be worried that people put you in third parties or blah, blah, blah. But really, I feel like you're attracting a very quick victory. Also, again, you have that Snake Spirit, which has time to heal. The 3 of Swords represents forgiveness. Those 3 swords are in your own heart. So, represents needing to forgive yourself, really. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Death card. Like, don't be afraid to change is what I'm getting as well. It's like I don't know. I think that just as humans, sometimes it's like, I blame school, of course. But, what I would say is that, I think school teaches you like, oh, you have to go to school and you can only become like a lawyer or dentist or whatever. And you can never change your mind. That's basically what it does, because you have to like go to college. You get 1 degree for like one thing, although some people get multiple, but still. It's like most people don't know what they want to be when they grow up, ever. Like I didn't know ever what I wanted. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up, right? So what I would say here is like, I think school teaches us like, oh, you have to be this one thing and you can't change and you have to get all the right answers on the test. But really, I feel that life is meant to be experienced. We're not meant to just like have one experience, right? So, I feel like this is saying like, don't, if you've been working on something and you want to change it or do something different, do it, I think it's far better to have multiple experiences. With the Seven of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, like whoever you're attracting in love is permanent. King of Pentacles is someone who wants something permanent. Definitely could be an earth sign coming in for you. But it doesn't really matter what sign they are. I think that this reading is just saying they are a person who wants something permanent. They are a person who kind of wants the real thing. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have the Smoke and Mirrors card. You have the Spirit of Gratitude card. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things for you to be grateful for. I feel like you're moving away. Just like the Smoke and Mirrors card, I think there's a lot of like sifting and sorting that's going on right now, as Esther Hicks would say, where, this eclipse, I think, is making us look at things that just aren't working, and it wants us to like double down on the things that are working. I know it sounds very simple, but it is that simple. So I would just do it. Like if there are things that are an illusion, and these things will be obvious. I think the truth is really being revealed during this eclipse, but we just need to listen to the truth. And, I think if we could just, see the things that are working and see the things that aren't working and pay attention to that, we'll be very successful. So, pay attention to the truth. You have the Six of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Six of Swords. You have two sixes, which I love. Two sixes to me says you're going in the right direction. You're on the right path. But the Six of Wands is a victory. So I do feel there could be a big victory coming in for you. If you want some sort of victory in your life. I also feel this could just be you finding success in something that you've been working on for a while. Something where you're trying to get attention here is what I'm getting. I feel like I've said this to you before. It's almost like some of you have a YouTube channel is what I'm getting, right? Or maybe you have like a social media business or something like that. That obviously isn't going to be true for all of you, but for some of you, I feel if that's you, it's like you're finally getting the attention that you've been hoping for. You have the Four of Swords again here, so, with this, plus that that snake spirit, which says heal on it, I would be taking extra time to rest, relax, recover, take care of yourself, make sure you're healthy, make sure you're doing things to stay healthy, all that other good stuff. And you have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving on to calmer shores. It's like as you grow, I feel like you're leaving, there are certain things that you just can't take with you. I feel like there are certain things that no longer resonate with you, people, places, things. And, I think a lot of people are going through this with this eclipse, where it's like you could just be seeing certain, like I said, people, places, and things that can't come with you moving forward. And so it's kind of like a little bit of that, I think you're kind of not sad. I think you're just like, just moving forward, really. With the Six of Wands, I'm telling you right now, Three of Pentacles, again, basically the universe saying meant what I said. I really feel that you are getting attention or you're working to get attention on something that you've been hoping to get attention on. With the Four of Swords, you have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords is about seeing other ways of doing things. Two of Swords can be being stuck in a stalemate or not being able to come to an agreement. For some of you, if you have been stuck in a stalemate, like you haven't been able to come to an agreement with like a person or a situation, the Two of Pentacles is actually a card of mediation. The Two of Pentacles can represent coming to an agreement. I wouldn't normally say that, but it's coming up in the area of the good stuff. So again, if you are stuck like trying to make an agreement, I do feel you are making an agreement, plain and simple. With the Six of Swords, you have the Page of Wands, much lighter energy. Kind of weird. I'm not getting like any Page of Wands stuff here, but just with that Six of Swords, it's like you're stepping into a much lighter energy, I feel. It's like almost like you're stepping into a time where you can make your own decisions, where you can, do your own thing, do the things that you want to do in your life, or I don't know. It's like you're moving in the new directions of your life or something like that, but it's much lighter feeling. Next, in the area of what's coming, the good stuff, you have this legacy card. It says, your work will be passed down to future generations. Harvest the gifts of your ancestors. The gifts are also yours. You also have this card that says, don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. Again, we're showing up in the good stuff here, so I feel like you are removing resistance or something. Your first card is a Ten of Wands as well, which again, the Ten of Wands, it represents kind of letting go of a heavy burden. And it's showing up in the good stuff, which tells me that you are about to reach your home here. The story of the Ten of Wands is that he's carrying those 10 wands. It's his harvest, and he's about to have a harvest. He's about to get to his home here. So it's like, I feel like things are, I wouldn't say getting easier. I was getting the word lighter on that page of wands, where it's like there's still work to be done, but maybe the work that you're doing is just easier for you to do. It could still be hard work, but it's like there are good forms of hard work, right? There are things that require a lot of effort, but if you're, number one, if you're getting back the amount of energy you put in, that's a good thing. Number two, there are just some things that require a lot of work that have a big reward. So I kind of feel that here, where it's like you're doing more work that has more reward to it, especially like you could be starting a side hustle or a side gig or something along those lines. And again, if you are doing those things like starting side hustles, blah, 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 it seems to me like what you are doing, just has bigger rewards or something like that. I don't know. There you go. You have the King of Wands here. King of Wands about being bold, being assertive, really charging towards the things that you want to accomplish in your life. So I feel that for a lot of you could be really putting in the work to kind of make things happen here. King of Wands, again, he's very bold and assertive. He's also a visionary, a lot of visionary energy in these readings as well. We are in a visionary time. Again, we're going to have Pluto officially moving into Aquarius November next year, but it's going to go back and forth again. It's going to go, right now it's going to go back over Aquarius, into Aquarius soon. And then, next year it's going to retrograde back into Capricorn again. And then it's officially going to move into Aquarius next year. But it's already been in Aquarius, as I've said a million times before. So as far as I'm concerned, we're already in that energy of needing to be innovative, needing to kind of be visionary, trust your visionary, futuristic ideas. It could lead to a lot of success. You have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, work hard, play hard. So make sure, again, you have a lot of stuff about resting, relaxing, recovering. So, again, if you're working hard, make sure you're playing hard. Make sure you're kind of balancing both sides of the scale out here. Let's see. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Emperor. You could be attracting an Aries as well. It could be a fire sign that you're attracting here. I'm also getting like Aries Venus as well, or you could be an Aries Venus, and but whatever. It's like you could be attracting someone who has a complementary Venus sign to yours is popping into my head. Again, the Emperor is hard work. So like I said, it's like I think you're doing more work that has bigger rewards. That's really what I'm getting here. There you go. With the King of Wands, you have the Strength card. Again, you have basically every fire sign here as well, so it could be another fire sign that you're attracting. But I feel like you've been strong. Sometimes when I see stuff like this, like the Strength card in the a position of like the good stuff, it just says to me that the universe is like rewarding you for work that you've done. So I feel like you're getting your rewards for things that you've already been working on. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Devil. Again, work hard, play hard. It could be a Capricorn that you're attracting as well, but the Devil is showing up in the good stuff, which tells, I think we said this earlier, that with the Six of Swords here, it's almost like you're having to move away from things that no longer resonate with you, that you used to enjoy. We're going to pull 5 main themes. You have this Beginner's Mind card. I think that is an amazing time for a beginner's mind. Again, we're stepping into a new energy. So, I think it's an amazing time to learn new things, to experience new things, all that other good stuff. So there you go. And if you're attracting love, by the way, again, I feel like this person is very different. So, I feel don't assume they're like a past person, because I feel like they're not. You have this Two of Wands here. I feel like a lot of progress and leadership here. You have the Six of Wands, the Emperor, what else? This, these are cards of like really taking the lead in your life, really making something happen. But also he needs to leave something behind on a traditional Two of Wands. He's standing at the top of his castle and he's got the whole world in his hands. So it's a card that kind of represents needing to leave a comfort zone. And I feel if you do that, you'll find success in doing that. You have this Garden of Venus. It says rest and renewal. How funny is it that I said Venus? I was getting something about like Aries Venus or something like that. But anyway, I feel like this is, it is a time of rest and renewal. Every single person has had like at least one card of resting, relaxing, recovering. So, the eclipse is heavy energy. And again, I don't care if you're watching this after the eclipse, the energy of eclipses lasts like 6 months. So, and really a long ass time. If you want to be super technical about it, we started this eclipse cycle in 2005, 2006. So, it's like one of those things where, these eclipse cycles can last a long time. So there you go. You have this Ten of Wands. Again, Ten of Wands is coming up here. It seems to me like you're putting down some burdens. Like I said, I feel like there is a difference though for you. I feel like you're still working hard, but it's easier. But I think it's easier because you're getting a reward. It's like, it's easier to work hard when you know there's a big reward at the end of it. So, I kind of feel that's what's going on here. It's like, yeah, there's hard work, but there's big rewards as well. You have this Ghost Dance card. I feel like you need to trust your intuition. It's like your intuition is guiding you at this time, but you need to listen to it. So there you go. But this looks really, really good here. If you're building, by the way, if you're building something new, or maybe you've been working on your business for a while or something, I really feel you're in this like building period where you're like building things up. I know that sounds stupid, but it's like you're laying a solid foundation still. It's like I feel like you're about to get out of that stage. So if things haven't been as good as you want, or you haven't been getting the results you want, I feel like you're about to get the results you want. So amazing. But this looks really good. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.